Good morning, evening, or afternoon. Welcome back to the channel, and my name is Gigo. And if it's your first time on the channel, we are a group of builders. That's why it's a production group. So we are a group of builders where we help, in construction from digging of your trenches, foundation, all the way to the finishing. We are also trying to get into land deals. So what we're doing is that we're trying to get some land in our possession, meaning we are trying to get the land document in our names. Then it's easy to deal with clients, so we don't have to refer you to landowners and go through all the the hustle and also the risks that are involved. So what we're doing is that we're trying to get those land in our names, and then we can deal with you, and we also do the registration and everything, so that when you want to buy the land, it's easy for you to track and know the history about the land and all those kind of things. So if you are interested and you want to build in the coming, in the future, this is a production group that you have to consider, in your plans. So we're going to start from buying the land from us, selling the land and helping you with the building. When it comes to the materials, also we have a supplier here. So it's a whole team, which we are building up. It's coming slowly. We're trying to get things in place. That's why we're taking our time to do things right. We don't want to rush the whole process. So watch out for that. It's in the pipeline coming. When the land documents are done and sealed, I will start promoting those land. So for now, we just keep it on the low. And if you're an investor and you want to invest in real estate, in building houses, estates, community and that kind of stuff, I think we have a good deal for you. So just get in touch with us. My email is down there. Send us an email. You can meet the team, and then we sit down, and then what we have, we put it on the table. You also come with your ideas, and then we see how best we can work together. So back to today's video. Today's video is about concrete casting, and I think this is the last concrete casting we're doing for this project, which is the prampram project. 7 bedrooms built on a land size of 40 feet by 57 feet. So that's the size of the house, and I could go like 3 floors. The down floor is like 4 bedrooms, the second is 2 bedrooms, and then the last floor is just 1 bedroom, which is a penthouse. Because of the view, I just wanted a nice view just for a small group of people up there, so that's why I made it halfway. But if I should repeat the same concept from the downstairs to here, then we're talking about 12 12 rooms in total with this project. So designing is very important when it comes to construction, and also the quality of the house which is built. You can check everything out in my videos, from digging of the trenches, the foundation till here. If you go to my playlist, the prampram project, you will see what we've done with this project and how far we are, and also the cost, which the cost involved also is also there, so you can check it out. So today I'm not going to talk much about the concrete casting, because as you know, we've done this so many times on our channel, and we're going to do a lot of concrete casting also. So I'm not going to be repeating myself, but I just want us to pay attention to construction. When it comes to construction, most people, they always, before they begin with their project, they always go like they want to build an affordable house, or they don't want to spend much money in building their house. So but then they only say this when they are talking to the builders. That is the stage where they have to start with their foundation. That's when they are like, I want to build an affordable house, or I want to build a house that will not cost me much money. But then when they begin, or when they start with the whole process of drawing, they go for bigger house. So when it comes to drawing and design of the house, they want this, they want that, they want this design there, they want that design there, forgetting that to put those designs in place, the foundation, you have to put more into the foundation, or you have to put more into the structure, the pillars, to hold all those designs that you're talking about. So these are some of the things that most people forget about when it comes to designing. And then when it's time to construct it, they put pressure on the builders that the house that they are building for them is costing them too much money. But the actual fact is that it's either you go for affordable house, you reduce the size of your house, or keep it in the standard form and then reduce the materials you put in there, which will affect the strength of the house in the future, or just go for it. So what I'm trying to say is that when you go for your drawing, because the builder is working with the plan that the architect put on the paper and what the engineer did with the paper. So most at times, people when they get their drawing plan, they only watch the first, the first and I think the first five pages, which consist of the building structure. Hey, this is nice design, I like it, that he has done a good job. But they don't go to watch getting to the end of the building plan. So if you have your building plan, please open to the last 5 pages. That is where you see the instruction given to the builder, how many iron rods is supposed to go into the structure, how many pillars should be there. So if you're asking your builder to reduce cost, or you want to build affordable house, meaning you are asking the engineer or the builder or the mason to take some of the pillars out, to take some of the things that the engineer or the architect said it should go into the project, you have to take some of those things out. And taking them out, meaning you are reducing the strength of the house. You understand? So if you ask, someone, because there's no way you can ask a builder or a mason to to like to build an affordable or cheaper house for you and have the same quality. No, it's not possible. The only way is that maybe you can ask the builder or the mason to reduce the labor cost. That's the only place you can play around that. Hey, maybe your prices are too much, so please reduce the price. But when it comes to like the quality of the house, it's standard, the number of blocks which the engineer has stated in the drawing, that's what he's supposed to go with. The pillars, the number of pillars to be in place has to be there. So if you want to build an affordable house, then you have to reduce the size of the house to have the good quality that you want, or you go with your standard size of the house, which is the bigger size of the house, but then you have to reduce the materials which has to go in. So you reduce the cement, you reduce the iron rods, the pillars, and that makes the house not that strong. That means you've reduced the strength of the house. So you will go with reducing the materials, which will work all right for you. The house will be there, but maybe it will not last more than 100 years, or maybe 90 years, 70 years, just around maybe 5 years, 10 years. Then you see so many faults, you know then you still have to spend money to break all those things and start to build up again, fixing all of those faults. So this is my personal observation that I've made. Let's take time to go through our drawing when we get them from the architect. Let's watch everything in there, because that gives us an idea what has to go into the project. And this is why most developers building real estate in Ghana are building smaller house. They reduce the size to give you the affordability. That's why all of those houses are like affordable housing, affordable housing. But then if you look at the size of the house, you cannot compare it to our normal standard, houses in Ghana. So the choice is yours now. Do you want to build affordable house, or you just want the standard house? You know how much you make, you know how much you can spend on your house. And please don't put much pressure on yourself trying to build a house in Ghana. Building is a process, it's a step-by-step process. You begin from somewhere and then you end somewhere, so that you have a story to tell. So this brings us to the end of today's episode. Thanks for staying with me till this far. I really do appreciate your time spent on the channel, and I'll see you in my next episode. Let's get do it.